Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're getting into the new Peaks of Time adventure that just showed up. It is the Echoing Valley. So when you go on the Peaks of Time, you can go into the Wandering Balloon. As you can see now, we have a ton of Peaks of Time adventures in here. There is the Echoing Valley, so we do get 10 faction scrolls out of this one. So not too bad. Unfortunately, no Stargazer cards. We do get quite a few Elite Stones. We do get a couple Rare Stones in there. 20 of our regular emblems, Primordial, 10 of the Amplifying, 10 red chests, so definitely worth it to get the chest and the faction scrolls out of this. This Peaks of Time specifically, you do have to pay close attention to because you can go ahead and fire one of these balls from the battering ram to the wrong spot and you will not be able to complete it, resulting in having to restart this Peaks of Time adventure. So really guys, pay attention to this one. So we start off by shooting the first battling ram. We move over to the right, clearing out these common camps. I always like to take out these common camps first, just because that allows us to pick up our relics to make the more difficult camps easier to obtain. So moving back up to the middle, we're going to hit the second battling ram right in the middle, or battering ram. Boom, bouncing these giant stone balls off of each other. A little bit of dialogue between Rigby and Rowan and Lorzen there. So looking back, we're going to move up to the top a little bit just to pick up this gold chest up here, and then we'll go right down to the bottom. So we're going to kill out this camp right towards the bottom after we use this battering ram. There we go. So essentially you just play a giant game of pinball with these things, breaking down barriers, bouncing them off each other. So it is a very, very cool, unique Peaks of Times adventure when we did this as the Voyage of Wonder a while ago. So pick up the chest there. Moving straight over to our left, we're going to clean out the rest of these common enemy camps. There's 3 more camps on this side. So once we complete these, we're going to start our kind of rotation around up a little bit. That way we can continue. So taking out the camps, we'll pick up some Sands of Time. One more camp here. We'll get some Shards of Force. Shards of Force are always very strong, especially if you're stockpiling them in here. So we're going to move up right to the battering ram, right into the middle. Boom. We're going to knock this one, again, playing kind of pinball, all the way to the top. So now we're going to move up into our left, clearing out a couple more common camps. At this point, we already do have a lot of relics together. So we'll get a little bit more there. Pick up another relic from our common camp, and Shards of Force, definitely sticking with those. All right, so now we're going to continue up to this elite camp right there. Our first elite camp, but now we have plenty of shards, so we shouldn't have any problem coming through here. We'll get the Angelic Thorn in this one. That way we can do the reduction. And we're ultimately trying to get to this battering ram. Boom, that is where we want to leave this one for now. We're actually going to move up to this next elite camp, and what we're looking to do here is hit this red lever. So once we hit the red lever, we're actually, you'll see where it opens. It actually opens quite a bit to the south. There it is, guys. So this one goes down, allowing us access to not only the battering ram down here, but also the ball that is down here. That is what we need access to. Because again, playing the giant game of pinball, so we're actually going to move this one on up and hit this battering ram as well, sending the ball all the way, bouncing. And as you can see, it lined up both of those battering rams with the stone balls right in front of them. So we're going to hit this one first. Again, opening up the pathway, breaking through our barrier right there, setting it up on that one perfectly. Sliding the railway switch to the left. And then it's going to be a lot of just running in a circle. So we're actually going to knock this ball up and again, line it right up to the middle of the battering ram. Boom, there it sits. If you move the balls wrong, so if you move the top one first there, it'll go too high, you won't be able to use it. So now we'll move up to the middle one, breaking through this barrier, and then we're gonna move over to the right and actually shoot this one all the way to where it needs to go. A little bit more dialogue here from Rowan and Lorzen and Rigby, but we're gonna use this battering ram to send the ball bouncing right into other ones. There we go, lining all 3 of them up, guys. So again, battering ram here, we're going to break through the barrier that's over here. That is our route to get back around. Second one is just going to stack right here, waiting for the other one that we have to bring actually down from the beginning of where we were. So going around, hitting this battering ram is going to line up the ball here. And again, we're playing the giant game of pinball. I can't say it enough. So over there to the left, we're going to hit this battering ram. And again, all we're doing is lining up the stone balls so we can have them all in sections. So now back to the one that we just bounced off. It's going to take a long pathway around because remember, we moved the carts. We bounced a couple of the stone balls out of there. So we're going to use this one again, sending it the exact same way as the one we had just sent. Back to the battering ram in the middle, and then it's just going to go all the way around a second time to stack up to the very last battering ram. So pathing over a little bit to our right, boom, right to the top battering ram. We're going to hit this one really quick. Then that is it, guys. That is the one that you're going to line up right there. That'll break through the final barrier. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to clean up all of these elite camps. That way we can pick up some relics. The last battle in here is a little bit difficult if you didn't pick up all of the relics. So we'll go ahead and kill these out. We'll go ahead and get, let's say, the beast claws. We are running Falks in this. I run the light bears in here. Very, very easy. So we'll pick up our chests from our elite camp in the middle. We have 2 more chests here. Again, we picked up light bear. Could have went with the Coral Vow there. There is quite a few emblems. We have 1 more chest on the top, and then I think the final 2 chests once we go through the access point that we have to open up. There we go. There are red chests. So we use the battering ram here. This is the final barrier that we just broke through, and our last 2 camps, guys. So again, make sure that you really pay attention to this, because if you made an error or shot one of the items that you shouldn't have, you're actually going to have to restart it. I never finish out the adventures. I always go to continue. We pop out of here looking at the Echoing Valley, guys. There it is, completely done. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Absolutely love the Peaks of Time's adventure. And as always, thank you guys for watching.